Good morning. Today's video is going to show you the proper way to use the Permatex Windshield Repair Kit and how to get the best results. Okay, first I'm going to show you what is included in the kit. You have your installation instructions. You have your syringe and plunger. You have your repair compound or resin. You have your adhesive disc, which has a protective film on both sides. The resin application pedestal, clear curing strip, push pin, the razor blade, and an alcohol towelette. So here is the chip that we're going to be working on today. The first step is going to be take the push pin and clean out any shards of glass that might be left behind inside the chip. Next, we're going to take the alcohol towelette and clean around the area. We'll give that time to dry. The alcohol should evaporate off within a few seconds. Next, we're going to take the adhesive disc. We're going to remove one side of the adhesive cover. I'm going to place this on the windshield, make sure that the tab is facing up and the chip goes into the center. Now I like to start from the center and go around and work my way out just so I don't get any air bubbles in here. If you want to go a step further, you can go inside the car and look from the inside and make sure that you don't see any air bubbles. Next, you're going to remove the other side of the adhesive, protective tape. If you have a hard time getting it separated, and try to get it started with the razor blade. Next, you're going to take the pedestal, you're going to align it with this tab and also with the center mark. And push firmly. Go all the way around and make sure that you have a good seal. Next, you're going to take your resin. You're going to remove the tip. We're going to insert the resin into the pedestal. And we're going to squeeze out approximately 3/4 of the tube. Now sometimes you'll get an air bubble in here that will prevent some of the resin from getting all the way down in there. So I like to have a small zip tie on hand just to pop those air bubbles, and then we can continue adding the resin. The next step involves using the syringe, and you'll notice on here that there are 2 notches on the inside of the syringe. So you want to start with it fully depressed, and once you insert it in here, you're going to lift it all the way up to that top notch. And then once you have it there, then you're going to lock it into place. You'll feel that there's a lot of vacuum inside the tube when you do that. Now you're going to leave that sit for 10 minutes. Okay, the next step is going to be remove the syringe. Don't touch the plunger. Leave the plunger where it is. Make sure that you have your rag handy in case you have anything that drips out. Okay, now the next step is going to be replace the plunger. Now we're going to depress the top of the plunger until we get to this second mark. You'll feel it building pressure. Now we're going to leave that sit again now for 20 minutes. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes. So now I'm going to remove tube. Now I'm going to remove the pedestal carefully with the razor blade. Next, we're going to take our tube and then a little bit that's left in there and our curing strip. I'm just going to put a little drop. And then place the curing strip over top. We're going to take the razor, we're going to run that across the strip just to smooth out any air bubbles that might be in there. Now we're going to let that sit in direct sunlight for 15 minutes. Okay, now the last step is going to be remove this strip. Now we're going to scrape off any excess that's left behind. When you're scraping this off, you don't want to put the end of the razor into where the chip used to be. You want that chip to be in the center. Now I'm going to zoom in on the chip so you can see what it looks like. So you can still see it, but it is filled in. And you can barely feel it when you run your finger over the top of it. It's definitely smooth. And that's it. We're finished. Thanks for watching. If you like the content that I provide, drop me a comment, subscribe to the channel.